Hey y'all, welcome into my kitchen today. I am going to make coconut shrimp with y'all. The first time I made it for John, we were craving it and wanted it from a restaurant. We were at home out here in the country, and so when I made it, guess what he said? It tasted better than at the restaurant. So be careful if you want to just be staying at home cooking, right? I'm kidding though, he would take me if I wanted to. So anyway, we're gonna make this coconut shrimp. I'm gonna show y'all how to butterfly a shrimp if you don't know how to do that already. And we've got to have a lovely dipping sauce for this. It's going to be an orange marmalade one. It's really good and tasty. So if y'all want to do all that, y'all just stay here in the kitchen with me, okay? All right, y'all, we're gonna make us a dredging station. I have somewhere around a cup of just all-purpose flour. And that's gonna be our first little dredge. And I'm gonna put a nice pinch of salt in there and some fresh ground pepper, just like that. That one's ready. Okay, our second dredge is going to be more like our batter. Can y'all see that good? I think y'all can. Okay, and so into it we're going to start with 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm using my little pie plates again. They'll be happy. They're doing more than making a pie, huh? And also that's going to need some baking powder to make our batter fluffy. We're going to put 1 and then 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I'm going to incorporate that a bit before I add my wet ingredients. Okay, now into that I'm going to add 1/2 cup of beer, and I'm using a light beer. Now you can probably use something like some sparkling water if you want to, if you don't want to use beer, but the beer lends a great yeasty flavor, so you really do want to use that, okay? And that's also gonna, you see how fluffy that's gonna make our batter. Also, 1 egg. Look at this turquoise egg one of our little girls laid for us. Isn't it cute? Ah, and it's a double yolker, guys. And that's a bonus right there. And so now 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil also in here. And this is really going to make it velvety smooth batter for us. And I'm going to break my yolks, huh, in this case. And stir it around really good. Okay, y'all. Now all we have is our last dredge, and that is going to be our panko and our coconut. So these are panko breadcrumbs, and they're very, very crispy Japanese style. And I love them on coconut shrimp. So that is what we are going to use. 1 cup. Let me see here. See if I can pour a little better. 1 cup panko. And then 1 cup of sweetened coconut, okay? Sweetened coconut flakes or shredded coconut. 1 cup of that also. And again, I'll just kind of mix these together a bit. Break up some of the coconut if it's sticking together. You're always hacking on me. Hey guys, John's messing with me in the background, but see this shrimp? I'm going to show y'all how to devein and shell him and butterfly him. But it's real quick and fast. Don't be intimidated at all. And they're going to be delicious butterflied. These are Gulf caught shrimp, but everywhere I watch, they say, oh, ours is the best, ours is the best. Well, I'm going to tell you what, I've never met a shrimp that I didn't love, okay? So whatever kind of shrimp you can get a hold of, that's what you need to do. These are jumbo, as you see how big that is? Yes. And I want to show you what I'm going to do. I love to use a sharp pair of scissors, okay? I'm going to start right here where the head was, And I'm going to start cutting down that back right there. That's where that vein's going to be. And I want to get into it. I'm not going to go all the way down. I want to keep that tail on there for a nice little handle while we eat it. So, now you see what we've done. We've kind of split this back open and you can see that vein, okay? All right. Now you can take, if you don't want to touch that vein, because that's the poop vein or the waste or whatever, you can take your little blade and get it out of there. But I mean, honestly, really, we're cleaning, right? So I'll just take my finger and my nails and I'll get him right on out of there like that, no problem. They try to purge them as best they can so it's not real bad to get out of there. And of course, then I'll rinse that, okay? Real quick, like that. All right. Now we've got it, and all we've got to do is just take that shell off all the way around, except for that tail down there, just like that. Just like that. Now I will take a little knife, a little paring knife, and where we cut that shell off the back has already got a little indentation slit where we took out that little vein. So I'm going to cut down into it, not all the way through, okay? So you can butterfly it. Just cut almost, but not all the way through. You see how that allows it to open up just like that? We have a beautifully butterflied shrimp. Yes, we do. And I've got this bowl of ice that I'm keeping them in, and I'll just lay that right there, and I'm going to finish the others. We've got our beautiful shrimp, and they're good and cold still. Now, I am going to season them, because all we did was put a little pinch of salt in that flour, okay? So I'm going to season them with some salt and pepper is all I'm going to do. So they can keep their beautiful shrimp flavor. All right, toss y'all about. Just like this. Make sure everybody gets seasoned evenly. Okay, and y'all see I have a nice baking sheet for them. That's what we're going to put them on after we bread them. It's going to take one of our butterflies, and our first dredging station is that flour. I will put several in here at a time. Y'all see this isn't hard at all so far, is it? I know it. I know it. And we're just going to get some flour on there. This part is very, very important, like I've said in many other videos, because this is actually what keeps all of the rest of this on our little shrimp when they fry, or anything that you fry, if you dredge them in some flour first. And you are going to shake off the excess, okay? We're going to dip them in here, just like this. Get them coated. Oh, I wish y'all could smell this batter. It smells so good. Then I'm going to take one of these. I'll get my excess, and I'll get over here to my panko and my buttermilk. I mean, my panko and my coconut. Where'd I get buttermilk? I don't know. Who knows with me, y'all? And y'all see what I did? I kind of flattened him, and I kind of just pressed it, just like I do really anything I'm going to fry. Do you see how big and beautiful that makes that? I know it. I know it. So pretty. Now I'm going to keep it going, guys. One more in. These are so tasty. I bet most of you have had coconut shrimp. I sure do. Hey, y'all. We got them all done. They look good, don't they? This is the best part to me. I'm not ready to fry these. We are not. It's not evening time yet. I'm going to slide these in the refrigerator just like this, and they will sit till we are ready to put them in that hot oil. But y'all don't go anywhere, because we have got to make a good dipping sauce. I'll see y'all in just a second. Okay, we have got to make that delicious dipping sauce. It is orange marmalade. And the first thing we're going to use is crushed red pepper flakes. I'm going to put about a half of a teaspoon of those. Just like that. Next, I've got some rice wine vinegar, and we're going to use 4 teaspoons of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And y'all don't worry, I'm going to put all the recipe in the description box on YouTube, and I'll try to put the recipe under the title on Facebook, guys. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it isn't. All right, next we're going to put in Dijon mustard. It is mustard with Chardonnay in it. It's very, very good. Very good. We're going to use a 1/4 cup. See if I can not make a mess. Get us about a 1/4 cup. I think all I've got left is about a 1/4 cup. There we go. Get me a spatula. Alrighty. And to that, we need the star of the show with some orange marmalade, and we're going to use half a cup of that. Where is my half cup? There it is. So let's get us half a cup. This adds a nice citrus flavor that I love. Sometimes if I have some pineapple preserves, I'll put 1 or 2 teaspoons of that in there with it. And I have used just pineapple before. So kind of make it your own, guys. Make it your own. 1 tablespoon of pineapple marmalade is what I'll use if I have it. Something else I'm going to put is some soy sauce, and this is a low sodium one. I'll put about a teaspoon and a half of that. That's really good. If you don't have that, you don't have to worry about it. It'll taste great without it. I don't always put that in there, but I am tonight. Okay, 2 tablespoons of honey. Let's see here. Y'all, I got this honey from Greece. Y'all see that when John and I went? It is so precious to me, this honey. Because who knows if I'll ever get some more from Greece, right? 1. Did you know honey has a forever shelf life? I think that is really cool. Don't y'all? I do too. Alright, let me get all of that Grecian honey out of there. We bought that on the top of a hill in a monastery from some monks. And they were very thankful because they had been with no visitors for 2 years because of the pandemic. So they were so very thankful. We were very thankful to be able to purchase it from them as well. And I've got me a lime, guys, and this will just wake everything up in there, and I love it. So I'm going to zest him. He's a small little guy, so I'm going to put some of his zest, and I'm going to put all of his juice because he's so small. But if you've got a really large lime, you could put just the juice of half of him, okay? Get me a knife. I started this part of the video and I don't have anything I need here. That's why I keep leaving the scene. Juice. And juice. Y'all see what it looks like? Isn't that pretty? Y'all, those are so filling and so good when I go out to a restaurant. All I do, they're usually an appetizer, right? I know, the coconut shrimp. So what I usually do is order that as my entree with a salad. So here at the house, I'm going to do the same thing. And I love a spring mix of greens. And so I'm going to put that in our salad bowl for John and me. And John loves iceberg, classic iceberg mix. So we compromise. We have some of both. It's a pretty good compromise, huh? Some of these chunks, I wonder, they would not make it if I was chopping up my own salad, for sure not. So here we are, guys, just a mixture. It's really sort of a nice little mixture. Sure it is. Put a little bit more. A little bit more of John's kind. That iceberg's crunchy, and I like that as well. Yes, I do. Okay, y'all. That's nice and pretty so far. Get all of that out of our way. Then I'm going to put some grape tomatoes, and I love to chop mine. I did wash them and put them back in this container, though. Before y'all wonder, I did. Yes, I did. Get my little chopping board, and I'm going to put several of these on here. These look really, really good. This salad is sort of inspired by another place we go out to eat. I think it's Olive Garden, where they'll give you a big salad together and you split it, and it's got some good things on there. The only thing John picks off is little purple onion that's cut on there, and he always puts it in my plate. But he knows I love it, so it works out good that way. Let's see, y'all. I think we're about to get enough of these beautiful, beautiful grape tomatoes. Okay, now we are going to put some black olives on. These are extra large, big ones, and I drained them. And I'm just going to put a nice handful on here. Yes, I am, and I'm going to eat one. They're so, so good. All right, y'all. Bacon bits. We use real chopped bacon bits. And John loves lots of them. So we're going to put lots of them on here. Just like that, but not that little thing. Let's not put that on our salad. You go back in there, keep our bacon bits fresh. Yes. Something else that we love is these little pepperoncini peppers. So, so good on this salad. Again, inspired by Olive Garden, really. But they're so very good, so I'm going to dot them around. Look pretty on our salad. We love 2 or 3 a piece like that. It's a nice large one. And now, what else can we put on here? Croutons. Yes, we can. That will be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Just like that. The only other thing we need is some Parmesan. I went and found the Parm, guys. I just bought some pre-shredded Parmesan. Yes, Parmesan. I was making sure I was not telling y'all a fib. Now to get into it, right? Good gracious, it was fresh, wasn't it? There we go. Now this is going to be pretty. Y'all say when. I heard you. Some of you hadn't even said when yet, have you? See y'all for supper. It is time for those tasty little shrimp, guys. I've got some peanut oil. You use whatever kind of oil you want to use. I've got me a frying pan. I believe y'all can see that. And I'm just going to pour me, what is that? About 1 inch of oil in there. Maybe a little more, just some shallow, just enough to fry. No, not tons. You don't have to like deep fry, submerge them, okay? I guess what I'm getting at. I'm going to get it in a minute. And my oil, I've got it on medium high, and I just want to make sure it's ready to fry. So I'll put a little bit of breading in there. And there we have it. It is ready. So let's put about 4 in there. We see we had those in the refrigerator. Keeping them cool. I'm going to go 1 or 2 minutes on one side, and I'm going to flip them, okay? It goes fast. Okay, y'all, it's been 2 minutes. And you see they're getting very golden. They, I have my oil on medium high, and it needs to be on about medium, okay? Because they started cooking really quickly, and I had to turn them down a bit. They're looking good, aren't they? I'll see y'all in another minute or 2. just this quickly, they are done. And we'll take them up. I have this tray. I know y'all see my old tray that I take everything up in to drain, but it's got that rack in the bottom so that it can drain. We're going to put in more. I think I can do more than 4 though. 2, 4, 6. There we go. Couple of minutes. I'm flipping, guys. It's been another minute and a half, 2 minutes, and it's time to take these up. You cannot overcook shrimp or they get really tough and rubbery, okay, y'all? They're done. You take them up when they're just done. They're just tender when you bite into them. Okay. Just this quickly, we're putting in our last frying. See how great that is when we already have them pre-breaded from earlier in the day? Fantastic. It's time. Y'all still hear them sizzling? Let's make our plate. Baby?
Yeah.
Look what I made us.
That looks good, sweetie.
You hadn't even seen the salad. Doesn't that look kind of like Olive Garden salad?
It sort of resembles it. Sure does.
Sure does.
Sure does.
I'll help us some of that. And let me get out our shrimp. You want to say the blessing first?
I do. Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you so much for this time, for this meal, Lord. Lord, please just watch over us, keep us safe and the devil from us. Lord, be with the people in our prayers, be with our nation. We love you so much, Lord, and thank you so much for the day. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, babe. Get us something good to eat.
Ooh, sweetie, this smells great.
Thought maybe I could pick that up, but it's kind of warm.
Hot on your little paw.
Yes, it's hot on my paw. All right.
On your little paw.
Get you several. Let's make them pretty.
Make them pretty?
Pretty in a circle around our plate, around our dipping sauce.
I'm not good at that part of it now.
You don't have to, baby. I'm just being silly. Let's see here. Get you a couple more.
Oh, you making it pretty, baby. Ooh.
Making it pretty? There we
pretty.
go. All right, babe. Let's taste one for everybody. Want to? You want to?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a good candidate right there.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. That's good, sweetie.
What? Do you remember when I made these and you said they taste better than at the restaurant?
Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna go up close and give everybody a bite.
Well, you cook, sweetie, it's hard to eat out.
Well, thank you, darling.
It's hard to eat out.
Y'all ready? Here you go. Y'all hear that crunch? So good.
I might have to have a do-over.
We gotta fix us a salad and go sit down, don't we? All right, darling. I've got, I know you see those big peppers
Just
and
put it in there.
Parmesan
Oh, I'll eat all that.
tomatoes and I know I put black olives, but you said you didn't mind, just a couple.
Just a couple ain't bad.
Put you a pepperoncini.
Yeah, pepperoncini.
Or 2. Yeah.
I see you put lots of bacon in it for me.
Yes, bacon
Yeah.
did. Sure did.
Maters.
Sure did. Tomatoes. Maters.
Maters.
Maters. That's how you say it, baby.
Maters.
There we go. You reckon we're going to get full? Or do I need to order a pizza?
No, you don't have to order nothing. Order somebody to take me to the bed.
Okay. Y'all have a good evening. We'll see y'all next time.